the day when we move to D Street Chatter. Nimesh joins us to tell us what is he picking up. Nimesh, are we going to be expecting a large sell number from the FIs? Is that the feedback?
Doesn't look like, Nigel. At least that's not the feedback to me. It's been quite mixed, and there is buying as well into select pockets. So, but you know, the nervousness is simply seems to be in the large cap names. The Nifty looks a bit dragged, but if you look at the overall market, the breadth is positive. Mid and small cap is relatively outperforming. We normally don't talk about SME stocks, but a lot of the SME stocks are buzzing in trade. I was just checking out some data. A lot of the SME stocks are up 8-10% in today's market. You know, so on a day when the Nifty is down 300, the Bank Nifty is down 800, to have SME stocks, mid cap stocks buzzing, slightly gives you a different picture, right? So that that suggests that there is not big panic, so to speak. I guess it's a bit of positioning just one day before the big Trump event. So that's, and again, only those sectors which might have an impact are in negative territory today. IT is under pressure, pharma is under pressure, and so is some of those chemical stocks and all. So that seems to be the pocket where there's a bit of weakness today. Flows, as I said, it's been quite mixed. There is buying in OMCs and select banks. So the Nifty bank is down 800, 900 points. There is selective buying in the bank names. I guess what's dragging the Nifty bank down is the HDFC Bank stock. We might hear the quarterly update in a day or two, and the street is anticipating some nervousness there. So maybe that's the reason why the Nifty bank is under pressure today. Technically, 23,800, 900 seems to be a resistance on the upside. So that's the level where you will see some bit of supply in days to come. But even within the sectors like pharma and IT, which are under pressure, the sense I'm getting is watch out for pharma names after the announcement. If there is an announcement, it is positive. If there is no announcement, even then it's more positive. So that's the call largely on pharma, not so much on IT. But broadly, I guess there is momentum in the broader market stocks.
Well, that's right, Nimesh. It's that sort of a day when people post-work will be looking at their portfolios and saying we're green for the day, but the headline index was down.
Correct.
A bit of a rarity, but that's going to be the case for today. Tell us individual stocks. What are you picking up?
So in terms of individual names, the first stock on my list is IndusInd Bank. I've chosen this because there is a bit of buying interest back in this particular stock. The stock is up in trade today, up 4-5%. The volume is on the higher side. And again, I guess the street was a bit short as well in anticipation of that PwC note or the auditor's report. That's not come yet, but I guess that will be a big near-term trigger. But there is buying which has resumed in IndusInd Bank. At least in today's trade, there are buy flows. So that's the first stock. The second stock is BPCL. I spoke about broadly there is buying in OMCs. BPCL stands out among the three OMC names. The highest volume you're going to see in BPCL, and there is aggressive buying from larger FI in BPCL today. So the second stock. Third, couple of metal names which are under pressure, both Tata Steel and Nalco, purely from a flow perspective. In both the names, there is selling pressure today. So expect high delivery volumes on the sell side on both those names.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Now let's get in Mitesh and get in a few... Okay, we'll get to that in just a bit. For now, it's time for a break. We'll come back with more on the markets.